Today I'm sharing Fall Harvest Day on our farm, which is becoming an annual video. Today I'm really excited to share with you our abundance this fall and continue to share what we plan to grow in the winter and for next year as well. I'm also going to be decorating the front porch and starting some outdoor fall chores. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Upon waking up every morning and having a cup of coffee, getting my kids settled, either myself or Byron, we do the morning chores. Now, this is my garden apron. It has lots of hay, dried herbs. I always laugh with all the random things that I have to pull out of my pockets. Right now, it works great for storing my gloves, my shears, feed, treats, whatever I need to carry around the farm while I'm getting my chores done. First things first, I gotta go feed the goats because they are loud. So they are the first ones that get fed because they are the loudest. And it literally sounds like they're screaming mom in the morning. Mom! Mom! I make sure my kids have breakfast, I feed the cats, and then as soon as I walk outside, the goats let me know that they are ready for food, and then I feed the dogs, because the dogs are actually pretty patient, patiently wait their turn to get fed. So that is, of course, always the first thing that I do in the morning. Messy hair, pretty much just woke up, but chores are the first thing to get done even before we come inside and get ready for our schooling and all the other things that we do during the day, which I will do a day in the life video very soon, sharing kind of like a full day and what that looks like. Once everyone is fed, I can quickly move on to whatever chores I need to get done for the day, which today I needed to begin harvesting our fall crop. We had lots of pumpkins. I had some seeds left over from last year, so I had some decorative pumpkins as well that I planted, but you actually can eat any of the pumpkins, but the smaller ones we use mostly for decoration, and we like to give them away as gifts. Back in the summer, we planted baby pumpkins, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, fairy tale, but we decided it was time to harvest all of the pumpkins and then pull the plant itself. So once we harvest the pumpkins, we pull the plant, we put that in the compost, and then we can plant again next summer for our fall season. Hopefully next year we'll be on time. Throughout the summer and into the fall months, we grew several hundred pounds of watermelon. It was amazing. We had lots of fresh watermelon juice, lots of watermelon. We were able to gift them to neighbors, friends. They are phenomenal, especially in those really hot summer months. We were so thankful for the watermelons. Also, the animals love watermelon as well. Today was our final watermelon harvest that we gave away to friends and family. I also picked some artichoke flowers and some artichokes as well. I wanted to make a little arrangement of artichoke flowers, and I had plenty of goodness. So today was a really beautiful harvest day, and now we can pull the pumpkin and watermelon plants, clear out the garden a little bit, and make space for our winter garden. In my very first fall video that I posted on my channel for this year, I showed in our barn how we have a cellar with about 5 or 6 boxes full of butternut squash, acorn squash, and pumpkins that we have harvested throughout the season thus far. So with today's harvest specifically, I'm going to use some of it to decorate, and then we can always cook with it if we want because my front porch is shaded. So, if I start to feel like it's gonna go bad, I can always take it and use it actually, which is really great. So that's the fun thing about growing pumpkins. You can display them for a time and then you can cook with them if you want. And we eat so much squash and pumpkin really until February. After you harvest them, most of them have an incredibly long shelf life and they just last. Like last year we had squash until February, and so we do lots of soups and roasted squash and pumpkin. But for now, we actually didn't get footage of me harvesting the other baby pumpkins, these more striped, darker colored pumpkins. So these are gonna be fun to give away as gifts, and I'm also just gonna leave a basket at my front door, so anybody who wants to take one is free to take, well, really however many they want. And it's always fun to just give it away or donate, but also we eat so much of what we grow. When we lived in the city, I used to get cravings to eat out at different restaurants all the time, and now my cravings have completely adjusted to what we're growing seasonally. I just look forward to what comes out of the ground, and it's just the beauty of being able to grow your own food. And then the joy of being able to share it with others is amazing as well. All my decorations this year I have collected in years past, so I didn't get any new decorations. I just wanted to put out all of my favorites. This is my front porch swing, so I put a Happy Fall Y'all pillow and also a blanket out there. That's my favorite reading spot. We are gonna harvest this wood. I mentioned in a previous video that every year around the end of summer, we have several trees on our property that need to be trimmed because they can be pretty dangerous. We have a eucalyptus tree that the branches start to fall off and they're several 100 pounds. So if an animal or one of our children is underneath them, it could be very, very dangerous. And so we take that really seriously and we try to stay really on top of trimming our trees. The nice thing about that is we have plenty of wood for the next year. So we were actually moving our wood from where it was trimmed. We've been meaning to get around to this, and we use the tractor, and then stacking it for next year. So it has to season for the next year, but we actually have wood from the previous year, and now every year we have wood, and we can cook more in our fireplace or outside during the winter months, use less propane. So it is really nice to have trees on your property that you harvest properly, that you cut down appropriately. And then we are getting started on our fall chores. I'm gonna share a full outdoor chore video as well because this video would have been really long if I shared all of our chores. We are in Southern California, so sometimes our temperatures do go down to freezing, but we don't have to winterize the same way that other folks have to. But we recently wanted to organize our hoses because on a farm with as much as we're growing, we have a lot of irrigation lines set up, of course, but we have several different farm hoses and they get tangled or they end up everywhere. Byron asked for these for his birthday, and that's what he got for his birthday, to organize all of the hoses. And so we start to do that. We start that process of organizing wood, organizing our hoses, kind of pulling everything together. And then this isn't just in the fall, this is every few days I clean this little area for my cats. It's in the garage. It's where they can rest during the day when they're outside, and also where they eat. They're away from the dogs or anything else. It's just a space for them to get away. And I have these baskets with their little blankets, and then I have their food and their litter boxes underneath. So today I wanted to share a little bit of our fall harvest with you, also decorating the front porch and getting started on fall outdoor chores. I will follow up with a second video with this year's outdoor chores, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. More fall videos and skincare videos and all sorts of fun videos coming very soon. See you. Bye.